All right, football fans, get ready for a deep dive into one of the most intense rivalries in the game. Manchester United versus Arsenal.
Yeah.
This Sunday is so much more than just another match.
Oh, absolutely.
We're talking historical significance, captivating storylines.
Yeah.
We here at Tips Moto, we're going to break it all down for you.
Absolutely. And I think what makes this fixture particularly fascinating is that it's two teams at very different stages of their journeys right now.
For sure. For sure.
On one hand, you have Manchester United, steeped in history, but really struggling to find their form.
It's true.
Under their new manager.
Yeah, think about Ruben Amorim, right? He's only 38 years old.
Wow.
He's got this massive task of reviving a club like Manchester United.
That's a big job.
And they are currently sitting in 14th place.
Wow.
In the league.
Dismal.
Yeah, not their usual standard.
No.
It's been a tough start for him. Their FA Cup defense ended in a penalty shootout heartbreak just last weekend.
Yeah, and their home form, at Old Trafford particularly, that's been a real worry for them.
Yeah.
Conceding multiple goals in 6 out of their last 7 league games at home. I mean, that just shows you the defensive struggles that they've been facing. And on the other side, we have Arsenal, a team completely transformed under Mikel Arteta.
Yeah.
They're not quite title contenders this year,
No.
let's be honest, with Liverpool just running away with it.
Right.
But they have undoubtedly become a force to be reckoned with. I mean, look at that 7-1 demolition of PSV Eindhoven.
It's true.
In the Champions League.
Wow.
I mean, that's a statement.
That's a statement.
And they've really had the upper hand against Manchester United recently, winning their last 4 league encounters.
It's true.
Including that fixture at Old Trafford last year.
I mean, we've been tracking this at Tips Moto.
Yeah.
It's pretty clear Arsenal comes into this match with a psychological edge.
Yeah.
Having consistently outperformed United in recent encounters.
For sure. Yeah, but there's another layer to this match that makes it even more fascinating.
Yeah.
The sheer number of milestones at stake here. Manchester United on the verge of historic 100th victory over Arsenal.
Wow.
Across all competitions.
A century of victories against your rivals.
Think about that.
That's huge.
That shows you the dominance over the years that they've had.
Our supercomputer is crunching all this data.
Yeah.
We're factoring in the historical trends, the current form, all of it to bring you the most insightful betting tips.
Absolutely. And on the flip side, Arsenal are chasing something they haven't achieved since 1979.
Really?
Back-to-back league wins at Old Trafford.
Wow.
That's a long time.
It is.
This current squad has a chance to really write their names in the history books.
Right.
And I think that adds a layer of pressure,
Yeah.
excitement, could really influence the match.
Oh, for sure.
And let's not forget,
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta himself is hitting a milestone. His 200th Premier League game in charge of Arsenal.
200 games, that's huge.
It really is a testament to the project that he's building at Arsenal.
It is, yeah.
The faith that the club has placed in him.
Yeah.
It's really...
Around that long.
It's quite impressive. It's really quite remarkable, isn't it? But, those milestones aren't the only thing making this match interesting.
Right.
Both teams are dealing with a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
Especially in attack.
It's true.
For Arsenal, it's almost like their whole starting attack is out.
It's true. Martinelli, Saka, Havertz, Jesus, Tomiyasu.
It's a long list.
It's a lot of big names for Arteta to deal with.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to force him to get creative.
It is.
And I'm really curious to see how he structures that attack come Sunday.
Yeah, well, one player we're definitely watching closely at Tips Moto is Leandro Trossard.
Okay.
He's really stepped up.
He has.
In recent weeks.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to be really key for Arsenal in this match.
I think so, too.
He's actually got a chance to join a very exclusive club. Only Emmanuel Adebayor and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang have scored in consecutive Premier League games for Arsenal at Old Trafford.
That's huge.
So he could really make history here.
Absolutely.
And we think he's got a good shot.
Yeah, and we've been crunching the numbers at Tips Moto.
Yeah.
And our analysis suggests that Trossard, he really could be a threat, especially given Manchester United's defensive vulnerabilities at home.
For sure. But it's not just about the individual players.
Right.
We're also looking at how these injuries might force some tactical changes.
Yeah.
Do you think Arteta might go for a more possession-based approach?
Oh, potentially.
Maybe utilizing a 4-3-3 formation with lots of quick, short passes to try and bypass United's press.
Yeah.
That could be a way to control the tempo and really frustrate Manchester United, who are already struggling with their confidence.
Yeah. That's a great point. And, I mean, on the other side of the pitch, Manchester United's injury list it's pretty scary, too.
It is.
Key players like Maguire, Ugarte, Diallo, Martinez.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and more are sidelined.
It's a real headache for Amorim.
It is.
Just trying to put together a starting 11.
It really is.
You know, especially those defensive injuries.
Yeah.
Could lead to some interesting situations.
Like what?
Well, we might see Victor Lindelof taking on a bigger role.
Right.
Or even, maybe, a back three.
A back three, okay.
Featuring the young Lenny Yoro.
Wow.
Which is a bit risky.
It is.
Against such a strong Arsenal attack.
Yeah.
But, you know, Amorim might feel like he doesn't have a choice.
He might have to, yeah. It's a gamble.
It is a gamble.
But, I mean, these are the kinds of the tactical dilemmas that make this match so unpredictable.
Exactly.
And exciting. We're looking at all the angles over at Tipsmodo.
Absolutely.
We're analyzing the impact of every missing player.
Right.
How both managers might adjust their tactics. It's going to be fascinating.
And speaking of tactical adjustments,
the
midfield battle is going to be absolutely crucial on this one.
For sure.
For Manchester United, you got to think the experience and physicality of Casemiro, Fernandes, they're going to be key.
Oh, for sure.
Casemiro, that Brazilian defensive midfielder known for his tough tackling, breaking up plays.
Yeah.
He's going to be a real obstacle for Arsenal.
He's a world-class player.
Absolutely. And Arsenal are going to need their young midfield trio, Ødegaard, Partey, Rice, to really be at their best to control the tempo and create those chances.
That's the big question.
It is. Can they step up?
Yeah.
Can Arsenal's young midfield, so much talent, but lacking the experience of a Casemiro, can they hold their own in that crucial battle?
Right.
You know, at Tipsmodo, our analysis suggests that this midfield duel could determine the outcome of the match.
It really could, yeah. It's a fascinating matchup. We are diving deep into the data.
Yeah.
We're studying the passing patterns.
The defensive solidity.
The creative spark that each midfield brings to the table.
Yep.
I mean, we're looking for those key insights that could give you an edge.
Absolutely.
In your betting decisions.
And let's not forget the psychological factor.
Right.
Manchester United, they're desperate for a win.
They are.
Not just to climb up that league table.
Yeah.
But to get some pride back.
Right.
After a rough start to the season.
Sure.
A victory against their rivals.
Yeah.
Especially at Old Trafford.
Especially at Old Trafford.
Could be just what they need.
The catalyst.
Yeah.
For a turnaround.
Yeah, for a turnaround. But Arsenal will be equally determined, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
They want to continue their dominance over Manchester United.
Right.
Make a statement about their ambitions.
Right.
This season.
Yeah.
And, you know, even if a title challenge is a long shot this year.
It is.
A convincing win at Old Trafford would send a message.
It would.
To the rest of the league.
For sure.
It's a clash of ambitions.
It is.
Contrasting styles.
Yeah.
Tactical uncertainties.
Absolutely.
And that's what makes it so captivating.
Yeah.
And it's a reminder that in football, you just never know.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
That's why you need Tipsmodo.
Absolutely.
We are here to help you navigate this complex
and unpredictable
match.
Yeah.
Providing you with insights.
And betting tips.
You make informed decisions.
Exactly.
I mean, we're breaking down every aspect of this clash.
Absolutely.
From the individual player matchups to the broader tactical trends.
I love it.
To give you a comprehensive understanding. Of what to expect on Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about the history of this rivalry, the milestones, impact of injuries, the tactical battles, all that. But now I want to talk about the unexpected.
Okay, yeah.
The X factors.
Right.
That could really throw all the predictions out the window.
I mean, that's what makes football so exciting, right?
That's true.
Those moments of brilliance.
Right.
The twists of fate.
Yeah.
That defy logic. And, you know, at Tipsmodo, we're always looking for those hidden narratives.
Yeah, for sure.
And undercurrents that could create upsets.
Yeah.
You know, really change the momentum of the match.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen it time and time again in this fixture.
Oh, yeah.
Manchester United even when they're struggling, they have this history of pulling off these surprising results against Arsenal, especially at Old Trafford.
Right, yeah.
You know, the atmosphere, the roar of the crowd, it can really lift even the most kind of, struggling team to these unexpected heights.
Absolutely, and with so many key players missing.
Yeah.
On both sides.
It's true.
I think we might see some unexpected heroes step up.
Oh, potentially, yeah.
Think about a young player like Lenny Yoro.
Yeah.
For Manchester United potentially making his first start in a high-pressure match like this, I mean, the weight of history, the energy of the crowd, the chance to prove himself on this big stage could be, a recipe for a breakout performance.
It could be. And, it's those individual stories, that human element that we factor into our analysis at Tips Moto.
Absolutely. We're not just looking at stats.
Right.
We're considering the emotional factors.
The motivational forces.
Right.
That can drive players to exceed expectations.
For sure. And in a match like this, with so much at stake.
So much at stake.
Those intangible things, those could be decisive.
Absolutely.
Right.
And let's not forget about the tactical surprises.
Oh, yeah.
That could be in store. I mean, Mikel Arteta, known for his tactical flexibility.
Yeah, his adaptability.
Right. To find these creative solutions, with his first choice attackers out.
Right.
He might unveil a new formation, a new approach.
Yeah.
Catches Manchester United off guard.
Yeah, you never know. It's like a game of chess.
Yep.
Each manager trying to outmaneuver the other.
Absolutely.
And we can analyze past trends. We can look at current form.
We can do all that.
But there's always that unpredictability.
Right.
That sense that, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
When these two rivals meet.
Yeah. That's where we come in.
That's right, Tips Moto.
At Tips Moto.
We're dedicated to giving you the most comprehensive,
insightful
betting tips.
Yes.
Guiding you through this complex match.
Yeah.
Helping you find those hidden opportunities that can make all the difference.
Absolutely.
So
there you have it.
Our deep dive into Manchester United versus Arsenal.
It's a match steeped in history.
Fueled by rivalry. And full of potential.
Absolutely.
For some amazing drama.
We hope we've equipped you with the knowledge.
The insight.
The perspectives.
Yeah.
To appreciate this clash on a whole other level.
Absolutely.
Now all that's left is to enjoy the spectacle.
That's right. Head over to www.tipsmoto.co.ke for all the latest updates.
Expert analysis.
Betting tips.
We're your one-stop shop.
We are.
For everything Man U versus Arsenal.
May the best team win.
And may your bets be ever in your favor.